Because everybody comes down here with them cameras
Yeah.
and slags this straight off, right?
Yeah. When I say it's a disgrace and a mess, just hear me out.
Too much knife crime and all that.
Knife
man.
crime?
Yeah, man.
Oh, mate.
Too much of it, bro.
What do you need right now? Right now, next hour?
Right now.
What do you need?
For me, it'd be like a quarter bottle of vodka or something. This town's gone down and down and down.
Welcome back to sunny Blackpool, a place that's in a really fun place in my heart because it reminds me of a time where I think it was better to live in Britain. When I was a kid and I used to come here with my family for family holidays, Blackpool, it conjured up all those romantic visions for me. It still does, of kiss me quick holidays and British culture, seaside fun. And I don't like the way that our country's heading in recent times. I think that globalism and wokeism are very quickly eroding our culture, our British culture. And consequently, places like Blackpool, which literally trade on that culture, they're not what they were. People tell me, they say, Wendell, you should make more positive content, you shouldn't focus on the negatives. And there are positive things about Britain for sure. On the global scale of things, it's still not the worst place to live by any means. But there's so much in my mind going wrong to when I was a kid. And never is that example more obvious than here in Blackpool, especially on the South Shore, where I'll chat to some of the locals after this introduction. But I can see all around, folks. I can't ignore the state of Blackpool. I've been here once before, but I wanted to come back here and try and get to grips with what's happened to this place. And what's happened, is it symbolic of what's happening to our culture? So join me, folks, because I want to speak to the people that suffer the most in our society. I don't want to make videos that show how those with the most live, because I think, in my opinion, that you can really judge a nation and its success as a nation by how well those that have the least in its society live. And here in Blackpool, a place with 8 of the 10 most deprived wards in the country, that's where we'll find out. My friend, you really want to get into my introduction? What's Blackpool? You don't ride off now. You stop my monologue. What's Blackpool like for a young guy these days?
It's shit, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
Explain.
Too much knife crime and all that.
Knife
man.
crime?
Yeah, man.
Oh, mate.
Too much of it, bro.
Yeah. You feel safe driving around on your bike, on your e-bike?
Too many police, man. Too many police.
Hang on a minute. You can't say there's too much knife crime, but then say there's too many police, because surely the police, surely we need more police to stop the knife crime.
Yeah, fair enough.
You think that's a good point? Yeah. So what's the hope? You born and bred in Blackpool?
Yeah, man.
So what's the hope for someone young like you?
I don't know, bro. It is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah, but you don't have to accept it, mate.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
What do you think of Blackpool, man?
To me, it gives me really fond memories of when I was your age. I used to come on family holidays. Wonderful memories, wonderful holiday place. But seeing the decline on the South Shore now and on Central Drive and many other areas, I think it's shocking and it upsets me, to be honest. And I feel sorry for young lads like you that are living amongst all this deprivation and poverty.
Yeah, man, it is what it is, isn't it? We've got to fucking survive out.
Make the right choices, mate. Apologies, I was just about to finish my planned introduction and that hooded youth was desperate to get in on my content, so I thought I'd give him his moment of fame. But back to it and explaining to you why I'm back in Blackpool. Well, I thought long and hard about these requests to show more positive content, and to be honest, folks, it's not where my interest lies. As I said, I think that you can really see how a nation is faring by how those that have the least live. I don't think Britain's doing well. That's where my interest lies as a content maker. And some of the places I go where I meet the people that have the least and supposedly live in the most notorious rundown areas, well, I meet the most legendary people. And when I go and try to speak to people in wealthy areas, well, to be honest, it does my head in, folks, and I think I belong making videos in places like Blackpool. That's what I do. So let's hit the streets in Blackpool. Let's try and scratch even deeper under the surface than I did on my last visit at the start of the year. And let's see what Blackpool's like in 2024, the end of 2024. Let's do it. What you got there, mate? Strongbow.
Yeah, well, I'm reducing down.
Reducing down? It's a bit early for the strongbow, isn't it? Yeah. How are you reducing down?
Because I drink a lot,
Yeah.
I talk a lot.
Okay. Nothing wrong with talking a lot as long as you don't talk rubbish.
I get in trouble sometimes.
Okay.
Because of me dad's brain.
Okay.
Passed away 8 years ago.
Yeah.
And then I get in trouble from me mum's art on my sleeve.
Yeah.
Gets me out of trouble.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So how much were you drinking and how much you're trying to cut down to?
Probably about five cans, but like it was like the ice. Like
The strong stuff.
The strong stuff.
Yeah. And how many of those are you drinking at the moment?
I've only just drunk one.
One sip and I interrupted you. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. And how many of those will you get through today?
I'm going to drink a few because I got my benefit payment today.
Yeah.
And I cook and care for a lot of people.
Do you? Good on you, mate. Yeah.
And I'll go out on the night and feed the needy, not the greedy.
Good man.
And some of them still want to smack you in the face.
Even though you help them out.
Yeah.
Okay, mate. Yeah. I understand why you might want to have a can or two when you're in that situation. So keep yourself out of trouble and do try and cut down a bit because it can't help. Yeah.
He just drifts everything away, though, doesn't he?
It does temporarily, but it creates long-term problems in the end.
I don't take drugs.
Yeah, just the odd can. Simon, nice to meet you, mate.
All right, likewise.
Take it easy.
Thank you.
Welcome to South Shore, Blackpool, a place that I've visited before, but I felt compelled to come back because it's just astounding to me how in decline this area is. When you listen to your elected leaders on TV, not just this government, but many governments past, and they tell you about their plans for the country and how they've got a grip on things, well, come take a walk down the South Shore here. Come walk towards Blackpool from the South Pier and see the state of things. I won't have it, folks. They haven't got a grip on things, and this is decline at its most acute and chronic example. I'd say 3/4 of the stores and shops are boarded up here. Of course, yeah. I'm with you now.
What are you doing a thing on straight?
What's that, mate?
What are you doing a thing on about the straight?
Yeah, about
Yeah.
Blackpool, about the decline.
Well, yeah, and it makes you laugh, really, doesn't it? 'Cause everybody...
It doesn't make me laugh. I think it's shocking and atrocious that
Yeah. But
people
I mean,
that live here are
it makes you laugh because everybody comes down here with them cameras and slags this straight off, right?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Disgrace is a mess.
Yeah.
Anyway,
When I say it's a disgrace and a mess, just hear me out. Yeah. It's a disgrace and a mess, but it's been mismanaged to the point that it's not the
of
people's
course
fault.
it has. Of
Yeah.
course it has.
Yeah.
Council.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when
Anyway.
people tell you in government that they've got control of things and they've got plans for the future, and people tell you, oh, Blackpool's a good place, there's investment, sure there is in the
Rubbish.
town centre, but all you got to do is walk down here.
Done.
Yeah.
And do you know something?
You run a business here, yeah?
I do. And
Yeah.
I retire next week and do me
Tell me about it, yeah.
We sold in here the most expensive furniture in the world and nobody knew anywhere.
Yeah.
We sell Bang & Olufsen. I wrap up next week, finished, been here 12 years.
Yes, mate.
And nobody knew. All they've done is come down here and they photographed every bad shop.
Yep.
Right? Fair dues. But then stick it in mine and see what I've got.
Yeah.
But it's great for me because the rent's only nifty away.
So you chose to put your store here because
but we
you're
don't
getting
want
value for rent.
Well, exactly, it's only storage.
Yeah.
Because who around here is going to buy anything out of this shop?
Yeah.
Cheapest thing in the shop's £200 because Danish is very, very, very expensive.
Of course, yeah.
And it's just ironic how we're selling the most expensive furniture in the world at the third most deprived street in Britain.
Yeah.
This place here is going to be, I'd say, within the next 2 years, completely foreign owned. Completely.
Have you got like foreign landlords coming in and buying up streets?
They own it all.
Yeah, probably never even been to Blackpool.
No.
Yeah, but you know, the property's so cheap, they can turn it into HMOs and this and that. So there you go, folks. The most, you know, broken street in Blackpool, maybe the most broken street in Britain. Such a lack of hope. Look at the state of things. But when you stop to chat to people, you find stories like Robin's there. He's made a good living selling niche products, Danish furniture, in the cheapest rents you can find. Meanwhile, over the road, the buildings fell down and someone dumped their boat and their toilet and everything else. I'm not here to badmouth Blackpool. I love Blackpool. I love the people, and it reminds me of a time where I still thought this country was a good place to be. I don't like the direction the country's going. So sometimes when I come to Blackpool, I like that kind of kiss me quick, you know, kitschy sort of like fun about it all.
That was the whole thing of Blackpool, and at the moment there's no positives.
things down here.
There's no positives at all around here. There's no. I mean, see, Bond Street at one time was a lively street.
Yeah.
And
how long ago?
Oh, just a couple of years, and it just went right downhill.
Yeah. It just, I mean, I've been speaking to some people down on Bond Street, a couple of business owners, and it just absolutely riles me that like it's been allowed to get to that state.
It was at one time. Well, when I was able to work, I was working in the Pleasure Beach, and used to walk out here at 10 o'clock at night even, and there's all the people going.
Really, yeah. Yeah, so close to the Pleasure Beach.
Just nothing there now at all. Really.
So what can be done? What do you think, just your opinion, what can be done to improve the area? Because it's so in decline.
Yeah. To be honest with you, I have no idea. The council has gone that far. I mean, say, if you think of, like Central Town here, they thought, oh, we're getting this casino and all the rest of it. And then when that fell through, it was a case of, we're not giving the monkeys now.
It's a bit rough. We need somebody to regenerate it, really.
And how's that, like, what in your opinion, what's a plan for regeneration of this area? It's in quite chronic decline.
We haven't heard anything about anything at the moment, because Bond Street used to be the best place you could, you know, go.
Yeah, my friend Stephen told me all about that.
And this was just as good. And now look, empty post office has been empty so long.
Yeah.
It could be made into something, you know. So.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's hard, isn't it? But
how does it feel like safety wise? You know, like going around the streets like after dark. Like, do you go out?
No. I won't come here after dark.
You won't come out after dark?
No.
How long have you lived here? You born and bred?
30 years.
30 years, yeah.
Yeah, from Cumbria and North Lakes.
Okay, yeah. So you've seen a lot of change in 30 years, yeah?
Oh, not many.
Yeah.
This town's gone down and down and down. More empty shops, what there is full ones. There's just, Blackpool's gone down the pan afterwards in 30 years. You know, everything's gone to pot.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't know what to do with the place.
Is it like at night? I mean, sorry in the day, but at night, is it safe or?
Well, none of this drive, this is like a patchy pass on there. People get mugged and everything.
Central Drive,
Yeah,
that road there?
That's all that is. Full of drug addicts, full of prostitutes, and full of thieves.
There are a lot of rogue landlords in Blackpool, aren't there? Like buying up streets, turning them into HMOs.
Yeah.
And that doesn't help with what happens in the town, does it? When they're housing every other town and city's undesirable, unwanted people.
Yeah, but you see, a lot of these hotels now, they're full of immigrants and that, because the government's paying for the immigrants.
You're getting a lot of that as well?
Well, a lot of that's happening here now, because there isn't the people going into these hotels and that, they haven't the money to go in the hotels.
Yeah.
And what they're doing now, they take all these immigrants and that in, which I'm a racist and all like that, but they take the immigrants and that in, you know, and I don't know, and people, they don't like it.
It makes for thirsty work, traipsing the streets of Britain trying to find content. And that's why it's important I stay hydrated. I've been using Super Sparrow bottles for years now, but they kindly recently sent me some of their latest bottles, next level, bruv. Crafted from high-grade stainless steel, these Super Sparrow bottles offer top-notch durability and excellent insulation. They keep your cold drinks cold for up to 12 hours and your hot drinks hot for up to 6 hours. It's a sustainable way to get your fluids on board. No need to be complicit in polluting the oceans. Your conscience will be clear every time you take a Super Sparrow sip. They literally make you a better person. Not only that, they look class and are crafted from high-grade stainless steel. Complete with a straw for smooth sipping and taste purity guaranteed. They are perfect for any beverage. You name it, I've Super Sparrowed it. So, click the link in the description or pin comment or use code WENDELL15 for 15% discount on all your Super Sparrow orders. Can you tell me anything positive about Blackpool? I'm seeing a lot of closed shops and still a lot of people who aren't happy with the state of the town.
Yeah, it sounds a bit dirty at the moment, but it's near the end of the season, you know.
Yeah.
So.
But surely, I mean, like, this isn't all just closed because of the season, is it? Like,
no, that's, you know, and then you get all the homeless people, you know what I mean? You know, they could tidy these up, the council, and charge them for the rent, you know what I mean? Instead of seeing all the homeless people, that's a negative thing.
So many empty buildings everywhere, and so many homeless people.
It's wrong, isn't it?
Yeah, and then there's a gent down there telling me that they're putting like illegal immigrants into accommodation, and
still all human at the end of the day, aren't we?
Everyone, yeah, we need to help everyone, but there's a lot of empty places. There's just no money to go around, is there?
There's nothing anymore, mate.
So what's good going for like the average ordinary person in Blackpool? Some positives. Name me 3 positives.
Positive one: you can go and use the swimming pool on the front.
Yeah.
Half price on Wednesday and Friday.
There you go.
You know. If you go in with like your benefits, proof of benefits, you can get in for nothing.
Okay.
You know, that's a positive, isn't it, I suppose?
Yeah, yeah. Get people outdoors, get them enjoying the wonderful location that Blackpool's in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice today.
Number 3, we're scraping the barrel.
Right. Number 3. Just trying to think. There's loads of good things, you know. It's just, you know, the speed banks at the top of the road if you're struggling and stuff, you know.
Yeah. Have you used those or
I have done in the past, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you pay a £5 and they give you like £15 worth of food.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
So that's a positive, isn't it?
Especially with like the cost of things being as they are these days,
ridiculous now, the price of things.
So what sort of situation are you in? Are you?
Me, I'm a drinker, mate.
Yeah, like a drink, yeah. Yeah. And how does that affect like the rest of your life, like housing and stuff? You're in housing?
No, I'm homeless, mate.
Are you really, mate? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm homeless, struggling at the moment.
How did you end up in that situation?
Oh, just bits, you know. I ended up getting arrested for something I didn't do. Ended up doing 11 months in jail. Went to court, got a not guilty. By the time I come out of court, I'd lost my business. They kicked me out in the council house. You know, it's just one thing after another.
What was your business? What were you doing for work?
I used to be a window cleaner.
Yeah. In Blackpool?
Yeah, Blackpool, St Anne's, Ray Green, Kirkham, Freckleton.
Yeah.
Did all over the place, you know.
And how long ago did it start getting bad for you?
About 8 years ago, 9 years ago. You know, the day I got not guilty at court, my dad died the same day. Yeah. You know, so I went from up there, getting a not guilty at court, to straight back down. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's got to grin and bear it, ain't you? And plod on as best we can.
So what you're going to do? Like you say, you're homeless. So what's your plan tonight?
Just floating about. You know, public toilets, innit?
Okay, mate. Yeah.
Cheapest hotel going.
How are you for food and stuff?
I'm just going to this food bank place up the road now. Yeah.
What do you need right now? Right now, next hour.
Right now.
What do you need?
For me, it'd be like a quarter bottle of vodka or something.
Okay.
You know, just to tide me
do you need food? Are you hungry?
I'm not starving, mate.
Okay, mate. Yeah.
But
all right. You know what? Like, where's the nearest off license or whatever?
Just over the road.
You want to come with me and
yeah.
I'll sort you out, mate. I appreciate you talking to me. A lot, like, so I make videos. I talk to all sorts of different people.
I've seen you on YouTube.
Yeah, and a lot of people. I'll probably get slagged off for this because a lot of people will say you shouldn't buy somebody that. I mean, you say that you're dependent a bit on drink, yeah. But at the end of the day, like, if I don't help you out with that, then you're probably going to spend that money on food or God knows what else, aren't you? So let me get you something small. I don't want you to get too smashed because it's early in the day and you're
Get like a little water bottle, mate, you know what I mean?
let's come in.
That's appreciated, mate.
So what's your name?
Joe.
Wendell. Nice to meet you, Joe. Wendell with a W, yeah. So what's this? People have said that this is Central Drive, yeah.
Yeah, one of
people
the
have said
worst
that,
streets going. This.
Yeah, they said that at night it's it's mugging Central.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get all kids running around with machetes.
Machetes? Have you seen that?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel, like being homeless? Like you
feel threatened, don't you?
Threatened, fearful at night?
Yeah, you got watch yourself innit, be careful.
Oh, mate.
It's when you get all the kids in it, you know what I mean?
Alright, let's see what we can get you anyway, mate. You take some food as well. I want you to have some food.
Yeah,
because we'll need something.
I won't mind a sandwich.
Come get a sandwich first. Even though I know you want to drink, that's more important than anything. Choose a sandwich. Joe, please, mate. I don't know how you feel about spicy chicken, that's what I'd go for, but...
Yeah, I was just looking at that myself.
Might not work out well if you're on the streets later or whatever.
Yeah.
You must have a good constitution. Spicy chicken and vodka combo, yeah? Hello, mate, alright. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting my friend a drink here. He likes a drink, don't you?
Yeah.
So what's your brand, Joe?
One of those cheapest ones, though, Chekhov.
Chekhov?
Yeah, that's the cheapest one.
We can stretch to that, mate. We can stretch to that.
Nice one, pal.
And a sandwich for him as well, buddy.
Next one, please.
A bottle of a Chekhov vodka, please, mate.
What size?
Yeah, the small one. We're not going to buy him too much, it might not end well. How are you, mate? You alright?
I'm good, mate. You okay? Yeah?
What's it like keeping a shop on infamous Central Drive?
Hard work.
Hard work, that's what.
Yeah. Is he one of your best customers?
No, I come in now and again, though.
Yeah.
He comes sometimes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Doesn't cause any trouble. Doesn't look like a man that causes trouble.
No,
so.
no, that's it, yeah.
That's it, mate. Yeah, please. I'll pay on the card.
Just try and keep yourself to yourself round here, innit?
That's the best thing to do.
Cheers, mate.
So what sort of pretty dangerous street at night is it?
I don't work night time, so
You're a wise man. Yeah.
Daytime it's okay because all my locals, they know me, so
okay, mate. Yeah.
they don't make any trouble around here.
But the road's got a bit of a reputation. Yeah, okay, mate. Stay safe, mate. All right. Joe.
Yes, mate.
There you go, mate.
Nice one, pal.
Don't drink it all in one.
Oh, I won't.
Yeah.
Do that.
You seem you seem pretty like relaxed and you just like a sit now and again.
Yeah, I don't crop it straight down.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That will probably last me now till about 8 o'clock tonight.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Joe.
You just like to keep it topped up.
Yeah.
Do you know what
I've
never been in your situation, I'll be honest with you, but I completely understand how somebody in your situation would want something to warm them up at night and you know, but I'm happy that you've had the sandwich as well, mate.
I appreciate that, mate.
Yeah, okay, Joe.
I'll have a look on YouTube then.
Yeah, Wendell, mate. Yeah.
When do you reckon it'll be on YouTube?
Oh, it might be a couple of weeks. Yeah, I've got another video to put up first.
My daughter's always on YouTube anyway.
Okay, mate. Yeah.
So,
yeah. Have you got any hope to get out of your situation into housing again and you know, slowly improving things?
I went to the housing in St Anne's, because that's where my family used to live and that, my daughters and that. And they put me in a bed and breakfast on the front, and they put me in and there's another lad, Anyway, in the morning the woman's gone, oh, you're going to have to leave today. I said, why, what's up? She goes, oh, I found a joint of spice on the floor. I said, well, for one, I don't even smoke weed. I said, I don't smoke spice. I said, I've tried it in jail, but it's not my cup of tea.
You get that in jail?
Yeah, you get anything in fucking jail, don't you?
So what does spice do to you, in short?
Smashes you, mate.
Yeah.
It's the horriblest drug I've ever tried in my life. You know, but it's one that some people love it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So they kicked you out of accommodation because I thought you were smoking spice?
Kicked me out of there, put me in another place in St Anne's. Yeah, but it was dead like a posh bed and breakfast.
Okay, yeah.
Anyway, the person who'd been in there the night before had obviously broke some tiles, you know, near the sink. Yeah. And the woman who owned the place goes, have you broke some tiles in the bathroom? I went, no, I haven't. I said, if you had, I'd tell you straight away, you know, because for danger reasons. Anyway, went to the council because he kept saying, oh, you've got to come and check in with us every day. So I went, yeah. Anyway, I got there, he said, have you brought your bags with you? I said, said, no, I've left them at the bed and breakfast. Said, oh, you're going to have to go back and get them. The lady's fully booked. She said that she needs to fix the tiles and that, so she can't put you up in there. You know what I mean? So that was 2. And then they put me in like a flat over Christmas. Really nice flat, to be honest. You know, I appreciated it, you know, being in somewhere
That's
warm.
Christmas just gone?
No, the one before.
Before, yeah.
Anyway, left the place for like 3 days. I was going to stay at a mate's, you know, for a couple of nights. Anyway, but when I come back, they went, oh, you're not desperate, you're not really homeless. I said, I went to stay at a mate's house for a few days over Christmas, you know. And they went, oh,
just
no.
for some company, a bit of a Christmas.
Yeah, of course, yeah. You know, and like, that was another one, you know what I mean? He said, oh, we can't help you anymore. You know what I mean? I went, you know, what can you do? You know?
And that was the last time you were in anywhere?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, yeah.
You know, I've got a couple of mates that I can go and soak for surf, you know what I mean?
Have a shower and on, yeah.
Oh, I could nick to my daughters and get a shower and that, you know what I mean?
So what does your family, your daughter think about you being in this position?
Well, they help me out the best they can, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, but she's got kids, babies.
You can't stay there?
Well, you know, the odd night and stuff like that, you know what I mean? But, you know, I love going there for the sake of seeing the grandkids and sitting with my daughter, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I felt her boyfriend's alright, he's not a bad lad, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So...
yeah, mate. Oh, it just break. Yeah, I don't just.
I'm gonna go and see if we can get some food from this food bank place.
Yeah, well, you can always eat that later or tomorrow, can't you? Joe, you're a good man.
Care,
yeah, you take care as well. It's been lovely to chat to you, mate. Take it easy. No problem, mate. I didn't even know when I initiated the interaction with Joe there. He didn't particularly look homeless to me. He looked a little bit ramshackle. But then it shows when you actually engage somebody and quickly peel back the surface, and you know, anybody can be in that situation. And 8 years? Jesus. Anyway, he's got a sandwich and a wee sniffed of vodka. But tell me that, like, at night, a chap told me that, you know, there's lots of muggings, it's quite unsafe on that road. Do you feel alright walking at night?
Druggies and that.
Do you?
Druggies and prostitutes sometimes.
Yeah.
But
how do you feel about having that right on your doorstep? Some people, that would really bother them?
Well, it doesn't bother me because I just keep the cell to myself.
Okay, yeah.
So, you know, if they just keep the cells to themselves, that's it, it's their fault.
What can be done to improve the degradation of Blackpool, like all these empty shops and the crime and
just
the
get
homelessness?
The money back into the buildings.
And how do I do that? How do I get the money back into the economy? Somebody that lives here?
I don't know.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is hard.
I'm trying to find some positive things about Blackpool these days, and then the cabbie turns up. Yeah, you must see everything, mate.
Yeah, you're going to look hard to find everything positive in Blackpool, man.
I've had an hour or two walking round, went down Bond Street, you know, Lytham Road.
Try and find something positive.
Yeah. I asked a guy down there to name 3 positive things, and he couldn't get past number 2, and 2 of them were going down to.
I'm trying to think of the first one.
Yeah. How's business driving a taxi anyway?
Crap since Uber's moved into town.
You got Uber in town now, strangling it, yeah? You can't compete with those prices.
No, and Blackpool's licence coming on.
Really?
Thank you. So not a lot we
Thanks
can
for
do.
talking to me, love. Yeah. Okay, mate. I'll keep exploring. Yeah. Best of luck, mate. It's impossible to avoid the issues in Blackpool. Everywhere you walk, even in the town centre. Although the town centre itself has shops and people going about their business, there's people everywhere drinking on the streets, clear social issues in the town. And I'm just not prepared to wash over that, despite requests of people saying that I'm showing their town and their interests in a bad light. The reality of what I see when I walk around and what stands out to me is the social decline and the deprivation and the problems that present themselves to me. Maybe I've got a cynical mindset, but I can't help it, folks, when I walk around and see streets like this. Boarded up streets, street drinkers everywhere, and social decline. I can't avoid it. Blackpool is such a sorry state of the place that it once was. Despite some of the positives, I won't deny there are positives, there are things that draw people to Blackpool, but there are so many things that are keeping people away as well. Blackpool in 2024, folks. Undeniably in decline. I'm aware that this street is, I think it's destined for demolition for some kind of project. I can't remember what. I was here several months ago, and Steve and my friend showed me around, and we spoke to some regulars in this street. But it just screams of a mess and mismanagement. I remember the locals that lived in this street were not happy with the way the council was compulsory purchasing their properties. But it's not just one street, folks. You walk all around Blackpool in the shadow of the iconic tower, and these sites are everywhere, every few streets. Sure, there are nice suburbs, there really are, and Blackpool is in a wonderful part of Britain, some wonderful surrounds, but I can't avoid the decay. I can't avoid it. And I came almost a year ago to the promise that this street was, going to be renovated into something else. And it's exactly the same, if not worse. I can't wash over the issues, folks. This is what these eyes see. They see this.